Hello, boys and girls. My name is Michael, and I will be reading you an Anansi story from the book Step by Step, Book 4, by Jill Matthews. And the name of this Anansi story is called Anansi and the Pot of Common Sense. Once upon a time, Anansi the Spider-Man collected all the common sense in the world and put it in a large pot. He wanted to keep it all for himself. How powerful and rich I am going to be, Anansi chuckled, rubbing his hands with glee. Everyone will have to come to me for advice, and I will only solve their problems if they pay me handsomely. But first, I must hide my common sense where no one will ever find it. Anansi went up mountains, into caves, and behind waterfalls, looking for the perfect hiding place. Finally, he decided to keep the pot at the top of a very tall tree. Anansi took a length of rope and tied one end to the pot and the other end around his neck. The pot hung down heavily in front of him, resting on his stomach. He stood in front of the tree. It was so tall, he could not see the top. Here goes, sighed Anansi, and began to scramble up the trunk, the heavy pot thumping against his stomach. Now, Anansi was a good climber, but this was much harder than usual. The pot got in the way, so Anansi's fingers could not get a good grip. Every time he hitched himself higher with his legs, the heavy pot swung to and fro and dragged him down. All the time, the rope cut into his neck. As he struggled and cursed, he heard ripples of laughter coming from the forest floor. Anansi squinted down, and he saw a little boy grinning up at him. "You foolish Spider-Man," the boy giggled. "Why do you not make things easier for yourself by hanging the pot behind your back?" Anansi could not believe his ears. He thought he had collected all the common sense in the world. And here was this little boy with a big piece of it. In a fury, Anansi grabbed the pot and hurled it as hard as he could. The little boy ran away chuckling, and the pot smashed into 100 pieces on the ground. By the time Anansi had clambered down, the wind had blown the common sense away. It was scattered by the breeze all over the world. So, because of Anansi's selfishness, all creatures got a little bit of it. Why, Ben? Story end.